Greetings and welcome to City Skylines Deepburg, episode 13. In the previous episode we built the little spur area of here, which is still being built by itself at the moment, which is great. There's a little bit of a road traffic jam issue, but I think that's just mostly the amount of things coming in here that's the problem. That'll solve that one surely, and they're expanding over here, which is nice to see. So, what we want to do today is we're going to build this area, which I have already purchased, so we're ready to expand into it. And it's going to be our new residential area. I'm planning on it being quite large, coming down this forest area. So it could be quite a large one, a bit like this one, is the DJ one here. This is going to be another large one, but it's quite wide compared to the DJ one as well. So hopefully it'll look quite cool, and it's going to make a long city coming out here. Over here I'm thinking of making this a mixture of commercial and residential if we need it in the future. Maybe industrial, because we do have a motorway right here we could pull off of. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with this plot of land here, but I would like to do stuff with it later if needed. What's our water situation? Water is borderline. Okay, we really should invest in water now before it becomes a problem. Water pump in, please. Right there. Water pump out, please. Right there. Plumb you in. Plumb. Plumb. There you go. Power is okay. Garbage is still okay. How are you doing anyway? Yeah, you've gone right down on your consumption, which is great. Your backlog, which is great. You know what we should do? Put in these subways in while we're waiting. Let's do this now, actually, before we get too far. Subway. So subway's going to go from that station to one over here, and then one at the far end. So we want 3 stops. So one at there, one in the middle, one at the far end. Yeah, I should do it nicely. And that one there can go there, here, here, and then there. Unless we expand into this, which I don't think we will. Alright, so for you on that road, right? Yeah, you're just above the road. So it makes sense to put it here. So let's build this track out. So we get an idea where it's going to be. So I'll be there so I know where that's going to be. Station can go here. Put it there maybe? Yeah, one there, and then the last one's right at the very end of the line here. Because then it'll be right as close to the end as I can get it. Boom. So you would then go all the way down to that one, and you would go to here, into that one. And we connect you up, so you go from there. I know there's no power, you'll get power in a bit. To there, to that side, good. Behaving yourself too. That side, and then all the way back to there. Now you're up and running. Let's... can we build the other side? We don't really have a spot on the other side for one just yet. But you would go straight for this hill. Now I don't think I'm going to put anything in the top of this hill right now, it's a problem. So we can't build this one just yet, so we'll do you later. You are running, and you should be able to pick up passengers here that want to travel further down the line. So you, first of all, you're going to be, because we've got the camera upside down, you're going to be the Ranasian Inner North. There you go. And also you don't want to be green, you want to be an orange because you're the industrial one. And you can be a nice dark orange. Yeah, so we can see the two side by side. There we go. And that means here, people come in, wait for the next train to move in. So we should start seeing a train move in over here, hopefully, with passengers that are going to move up that way. Oh, there it is. So hopefully you'll drop off some passengers in dark brown. We'll then get onto this track here. Here he comes, and in you pull, and then everyone off. Loads of greys. No dark browns. That might just because it's an early station. Well, I'm sure we'll get those coming in here soon because they're going to need to travel down to these businesses down here to get their to their jobs. People move. The downside is because if you work here, you have to change there, and there if you live up here. But that's not a major issue because we'll deal with that kind of stuff later. We might even put in a stunt station over here with the industry, so people can go from like housing over here straight in. I'm planning on doing something from here anyway, so it would make sense to just bring it down and pop it in there. But yeah, this is our industrial area right now, so we don't want people living too close to it, but we won't be able to get to work nice and easy, don't we? Let's just check this out one more time. There we go. And see, there we are. And then the train just pulled out. There should be another train on its way. There it is. And then you pull in and drop people off, and people get on. And there you go. It is working quite well. We just need to get more people in that way on, but I don't think there's going to be any just yet because there's not really demand this way as yet. Ooh, there you fine. Okay, so that's all there. That's fine. So we go over to our new building area here, and we'll start building our new stuff. Now, this area I want to be the same sort of idea. I'm liking the grittiness of this particular build. It is working out quite nicely, and it does have create some nice maps. If you haven't been looking at the maps, please do look at the description of the videos. I'm putting out like an ordnance survey map from the mod CSL map viewer. It creates a nice like an ordnance survey style map. So do look at them. They are pretty good. Also, episode 10. In the description of that one, I also put out a GIF of the first 10 episodes stacked up. So I highly recommend just looking into that. Look at the GIF; it's really fun. Anyway. When you do look at the pictures, zoom in because the city is tiny compared to the entire map. Because the map is, don't forget, that big. We've done quite a large chunk of the map already. Impressive. Alright, so the only downside with this map, though, unfortunately, is this junction. We don't have much to play with, so we have a really tight junction to play with. So we have to build a temporary one and then replace it with a proper one when we can buy this piece of land up here. And we get that piece of land at 19,000 people. Also, I just noticed we got crematoriums. Excellent. Ooh, there were 70 dead bodies in the city. But let's deal with those, shall we? Okay. Crematoriums. Let's place them on the outskirts. Yeah. No one wants a crematorium in the inserts, do they? One there. 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 Right next to the cemetery? Yeah, sure. There. You can go there. Put one over here, and you're going to need one, at least one in the industrial area, because, you know, it is a thing. People do die in the industrial areas, unfortunately. Put that one there. And over here? Yeah, why not? Why not put one over here? Oh, there's a space right there no one's using. Alright, so these are expensive. We just spent a lot of money putting them down, but hopefully that will mean that those vehicles are going to get in and do their job pretty quickly. Oh, wow, there's a lot of dead bodies up here. How about we place one up here as well? Boom, there you go, you got one there. There's a lot of vehicles on this road. Oh, the parked vehicles. Oh, okay. Might put traffic lights on this junction, though. Let's actually put a traffic light on that junction just to see if it helps clear up some of the problems there. Boop. It was supposed to have one initially as well, so hopefully that will clear it up. But we'll have to keep an eye on it and see what happens there. This side seems to be generally okay, not perfect, but again, this side, if this side stops for a second, that side will flow, so that's not looking good right now, but hopefully it'll clear down quickly when the lights change. Okay, those lights take too long to change. No traffic lights for you, my friends. Boop. Figure your own junctions out. That'll be solved, I think, when we get this connection up here solved, because there's all people coming down this one road right now. And I can put a no van policy on this road as well, which would be great. Also, the commercial will have to be stopped by the main road at the top. Okay, so now we've done all the yettering and building and stuff. Let's get over here. Roads. And this place is going to be like this, but we can plan ahead now. And we can plan it down with a bit of a fallen decorative road down the middle. But honestly, we've been doing quite well with these standard roads. So, if we start at the very edge here, we've got a limit. There. And run you straight down. Like that. And run you straight up. That's our guide road. That's the master guide road right there. Okay, now I do want to park it in the middle of here, so I'm going to plan for a park that's going to be on par with that size. I think every big piece of city should have a park in the middle of it. Maybe bigger than that since it's got a larger area, I don't know. Maybe we'll make it more squared with the bigger edges. But anyway, we also have the little hot cross here, which is going to be quite nice to look at. Right, so how would we do this? Well, if we want the park to be central, we should build out towards the park early on, but not too early. Now we're going to keep going that way and down this end of the spur. We'll be going diagonal down here, so no issues there. But all this is going to stay roughly as it is. I don't think we should build it diagonally, but I don't think we should. I'm actually kind of happy with that diagonal, with that road. And we could build diagonal down here. But that as a top piece of road. That's coming sideways on. And that wouldn't be a major problem if it came in sideways and could veer off both ways. That's not a bad idea then. If we built that way. Build it in a bit. If we built that way. Yeah, and we can get to there. Okay. I'm not going to be doing that just yet because I want to build up to this, but we'll start here. Okay. Up there. You build out by 1. Build out by 1 and then run down. Now if we run you 2 notches and then down. Does that fit my plan from before? Pause. 4, 4, 4, 4, and then 2. It doesn't. I don't care if it does or not because I want to build it in this style. But I was just curious. All right. Oh, actually, here if we did it. We did that. That's way too small a gap. So if we build them out bigger. If we make this big, if we make this large, then these can be built out every with a double gap between them. 1, 2, miss 1 there. It's a much bigger gap. I think that might do well in this section because it's going to be high density buildings. Doesn't really work out. Okay. Well, what we'll do instead, we'll build it with 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. 1, 2, 3. Done. 1, 2, 3. These are much bigger gaps, but they're going to be high density, so we don't want as many junctions if we can help them. 1, 2, 3. We pause. We have pause. Unpause. 1, 2, 3, and build and do. And 1, 2, 3, and build and done. Oh, that's so stupid. I like it. Doop, 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 and you won't get 3 in there because number 3's there. Well, we'll leave off for now, and we'll fix you when we get that next set of things. But the good news is we now have that positioning. Now I want the pack to be here because this is going to be dipping down, so I want it to be the lower half here. So we'll build you out across there. Ah, you didn't go far as you need to go. You're fine though. There, and then the pack's going to be here. So if we build you out that way too. Pack's going to be in this gap here. Now the pack's not being huge. I don't want it to be massive, but I want it to be big. So I'll take you and build you in 1. Boop. Boop. Ah, you angle snapper. There we go. Now if we put it there, to that side would be a lot of that side of it, but it would be more central. Okay, build 1 more in. Build it 1 more in. You there. Boop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Now let me know if you get these designs. So far I haven't had anybody complaining about the designs being so bad. So okay, now here, this is where the pack will be. So we put 1, 2, 3. We put the pack there. That pack there is on par with that, but a bit wider. It's 1 notch wider. And it's a bit longer. So that would be a nice pack. Or do we go 1 even wider? Ooh. You know what? We could go 1 wider. This we have the room for it. You know what? Let's go 1 wider. Let's make a big pack. Boom. Boom. There we go, and that can go away as well. That will be a very large pack when we get around to building that very large pack. There we go. Okay, and can I put you... Ah, you moved. There? Yeah, you're straight. To there, boom. Boom, you got the opposition set for continuing on the build. Perfect. So let's get these in place. Thank you, autosave. Run you up to... You can actually go all the way up here, which is perfect. I so hate you sometimes, auto-align. There. You mean you saw it move. You saw it move. You know it did to me there. Right. And then here we'll do you. And then here we'll do you. And then here we'll do you. Now what I want to do is I want a diagonal road going across there. That's going to feed into the diagonal road. So these will be pulled back in a moment. So diagonal road's going to be here. Let's do as best we can without getting a diagonal. 50 degrees? 45 would be the best. So the road starts to bend there, 45. Right, so first of all, get rid of that. That's all you try to do there, and it's bad, stop it. Right, and then that road continues all the way down to there. And then you can continue all the way up to there. There you go. And that's going to be the main sort of road coming in that'll feed this city from this point on. And then these roads will come up here and connect up to it at these nice angles. Everyone loves these angles. Look at them. They're amazing angles, right? Let me move that for a moment. If we just took you to there. There we go. And that's point on the end. Everyone likes a point on the end, right? Good. Glad to hear it. And that'll be what connects up to that pretty soon. But to prove that we work where we want to work, let's bring you across. That, and you go there. Now we're going to miss a middle bit out, but only because I screwed up and didn't get an angle right. You straight, you are straight. Should we do that? No. Let's leave off the diagonal ones this time round. That one we can also ignore because of that would cause major problems. We could do that though and make it dead end, but we'll leave it off for now. You can go away. Alright, so let's fill these middle bits in. So let's get these right though. They need to go there. And then you come up here and you go there. Then you would go there. And then you can come across one. And you won't make it to that one because of the distance being too short. We'll do something over here, don't worry about it. We're not going to... Yeah. I thought you were doing it right. You were doing it all types are wrong. Okay, so that's that fine there. Then up here we need to continue you. So you would go, no. There. You go across that one. And you can come across this one. Now, the problem is here, we have made a lot of junctions coming down these vertical roads. but not many that way. So I'm hoping this will work out well. As long as we feed in on the long side here, feed in there, we feed in here, we should be okay. But if we feed just in the middle, there's a lot of junction points going down, which could be a problem for them. But I don't see that being a major issue right now. That could be a problem though, but we'll sort that out in a bit. Put that there. Let's not connect that one up. And we'll do it with a few others where we've got junctions we're just not going to connect them up because they're too close. And then the end here, we can build that up. Keep going. So get rid of you, get rid of you. You can go up to the top. You go up. One full notch and across. Up, one full notch. I can't see it, there's too many trees in the way. One full notch and across. One full notch and across. And that will be the end of that connection point. Perfect, I want you to be connected up here at some point anyway. And then we can do all these in the same way. So you up. And then we. Let's see how it looks when we've done this, shall we? That looks like it's out of alignment. It does, doesn't it? It is out of alignment. Ugh. Something went wrong here, but don't know what and where. I think the entire thing's out of alignment. Let's do this again. Bring you up there. Bring you all the way up here to there, and you're out of alignment. So yeah, you two won't connect because you're too close to that junction, but that's better. It's got a proper alignment there. Alright, you go up and across. You're out of alignment as well though, because of it. All of this is out of alignment now a bit. All of it's out of alignment. Well, only way to find out is to bring it up, dig it across. Yep. I bet all of these are out of alignment now, which is going to be annoying. You know what? Save ourselves some hassle. Just remove them and we'll deal with them as we get to them. There we go. You can't go any further than that, so let's do the middle one. Boop, 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 and then up one, and across, and then up one, and across, and then up one. That's the last one we'll be able to do. Because of that piece, we can put a diagonal piece in there later on, that's fine. And then all these have to be connected. You can go all the way across to there. You go all the way across to there. I hate you so much sometimes. It's when the auto snap kicks in just as you're about to click and it's like, ah, why would you be a millimeter out? Millimeters. There we go. And you go across there. Get rid of that and that for a moment. So make sure these are actually up to there. Then across. There we go. And you really can't do another one. Even if I wanted to, it goes down. There we go. All that is now done. This part here will be continuing on, but we will build a pack in the middle here. There we go. Now here, what we're going to do over here? Well, we could do the same thing we did over there. We could say you continue on. You stop early. You could go diagonal there. Actually, you would actually fit nicely at that point. If we took it from there, center point, you connect, and you can just be undone. There we go. And I don't think there's any reason to get you up. So here we do the same thing. You can go to center point, which would be about there. That would be perfectly center point, and just get it so it's a bit better on, and you don't connect. Yeah, that should work out nicely. Okay, we have little bubbles here we can do stuff with later on, and we've got all this here, which will be expanding down here later on. But there we go, that's the crux of the new piece of city. Now, let's get this connected in, shall we? Give me a highway connection. Which one dual carriageway is feeding this part of the town, I think, for now, until we get a proper road in place. So let's just do a two-way highway with sound barriers, and we'll take it from one from here, one from over here, and just connect them up to this road for now. As I said, this is going to be a temporary connection until we can build out that piece. So first would be here. Make these two-way, right? Is that your national road? Two-lane highway, one going in each direction. Yes. You in each direction? One each direction. Yes. So we did that. We can. This one goes to the left side. That one goes to the right side. That will work out pretty okay for us. There and then underneath that road. Can you get under that? You can go under that. I believe your ability to go under that. You can go under that. There you go. You see, look, see how easy that was? I know you loved to go under that. It was good, wasn't it? And then put a curve on it. Like that. There we go. Okay, so first things first, we need a lane coming up from there into here and a lane coming from here back up to there. Now, I need to make sure which way these connect up though. So bring up there. I need a slip road. Can I just... Okay, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. So you would come up here into there. And then you would come from there down to there. And while we pause, because I want to make sure you do not go that way. Because I know the AI on this thing is a little stupid sometimes. So they can go down there into that road, they can come up here into that road. That's not staying, although it's not the worst, it's not staying, because I want a better... It's not staying. It's not the worst thing in the world. Let's take you from here. Same road type, elevated, that one, straight up and drop you off here. So I want to be on that one. Drop you off there. Thank you, autosave, right at the perfect time. Boom. Now we do the slip road, we just do a quick check again. Ah, sorry. Right, you're a little bit more awkward. No, yeah, you're fine. You go there and in. And then you can come out there. Ooh, but you might be awkward about that. There to there. You know what? That one can work better. You come here. And you can go out that way. Move tool to there. With a nice bit of curve on that. And a bit of curve on that. You pull back to there. Ooh, don't do that. It went weird. There we go. And that one will be fine, and you... Just make sure you don't even try to make that turn. Yeah, you don't even try to make the turn. Perfect. It's not the worst junction in the world. I've made worse junctions in the world than that. Okay, so you come off there, you go off there, you come off there, and go on there. I mean, that one could be moved, making that life a bit better, but that'll do fine for now. And then we have the zone. Great. So we just need to water it, and then we can power it, and which we'll do with power cables and across the water, and we're good. Now we want to run a power cable down, a water pipe down this road first. There we go. So we have water going in, and then we'll run a pipe up the main trunk, which is this one. So we can take spurs off of that quite easily then. Okay, spur there. There we go. And then you need a spur for that one. Let's remove that. Can we run down that road? Yes, we can. There we go, and then you run down this road to there. Okay, that's just it makes more sense to me if we have these spur connection points. Connect it in, might as well connect it in. These water pipes are not overlapping nicely, but they are they're overlapping a bit too much. But they're actually okay. And this one here will go there, just because it needs to fill the gap and it's a bit too tight to do anything else. Perfect. This side, well, let's do the same. Boop. And you. Boop. Actually, you can just continue out into the ocean for now because of that. And then you. Damn you. You go to the end of the road. You. Well, none of you go to the end of the road, but look at it. To there. Then that one runs through the park, but nobody will notice because we're going to have sprinklers in the park and they need water. Also toilets. Toilets need water as well. Right, that's the water pipes out this way. They're all prepped up. And then we just want to run a pipe from here to there. And we'll run a pipe from that. It's looking too steep. Well, no it's not. Because you're going to run right to there. There we go. 2 water pipes in. And we're done. Oh, what's that? That got brown there. What does that mean? We got water shortage? No, we got loads of water. Power? Power for days. Well, okay, I have no idea what the cause that was. Anyway, brand new area, new park going to go in the middle of that. We will get that up and running very shortly. And we'll get some things in. So first of all, before we end the episode, power cables are going to be needed here, so there's no two ways about it. So first of all, a power cable from here. Actually, a power cable from there, right on the point. Over the bridge to there. And a second one from here. From that point over the bridge. Can we have it straight line? Because I would prefer it to be straight if possible. To there. And that's at least the 2 power lines coming in from the main trunk. And one's a big body, one's a little line. So even if that line there gets severed in the future, it'll feed power back up that cable. So I think that's going to work quite well for now. Okay. And they've built all that out. Good. Now we need to get this done. We need to put some subways in. And we need to start zoning it and everything else. That will be for the next episode though. Until then, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching. And do let me know what you think of this particular part of the city here. And it will already have a name by the next episode. Until then, see you later.